come in, ma'am?
Yes, please come in.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, sir.
Please take a seat.
Thank you, sir.
So if I have to ask you which state you belong to,
Yes,
so
sir.
what will be your answer?
Sir, I belong to India, but my domicile is Karnataka, and my father's and mother's district is in UP. So I think that is
Okay, all right. Now, you take part in relay races.
Yes, sir.
Suppose you are taking part in a relay race
Yes, sir.
and you are the first runner, you do very well,
Yes, sir.
take a good lead. But somehow one or two of the other members are not able to do so well and your team loses.
Yes, sir.
So what will be your immediate reaction after that?
Sir, was I the first runner, sir? in the
Yes,
race?
yes.
Sir, I will try to motivate my team, sir, because I think win and lose both are part of the game. Even if some circumstances arises where our team loses the game, I will definitely motivate and persuade my team that अगली बार जीत जाएंगे. It is fine. And sir, by that spirit, we will move on.
So the India and the government of India
Yes, sir.
also believe in being a team player, and we have the concept of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas,
Yes, sir.
development of the entire neighborhood. Can you tell me some initiatives that government of India has taken in recent times for collective development of the region?
Can I take a second, sir?
Yes.
So we have taken many initiatives, sir, the government of India. In the health sector, we have launched Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, Jan Aushadhi Yojana.
No, in the neighborhood, with the neighboring countries.
International. Sir, Mission Sagar is one such initiative that I can think of. Also, we have tried to make the BIMSTEC a stronger partnership, a stronger alliance. Apart from that, Indian Navy is also quite active in the region, sir, to make sure the pirates do not engage in any mischievous activities. I think these are some of the initiatives.
There are also connectivity projects. Have you heard of the Kaladan Multimodal Transport Project?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me something about it?
Sir, as far as I can recall, it is a connectivity project between India and Thailand that passes over the Myanmar. And I am not sure about how much work has been completed, sir, but it will definitely boost socio-economic prospects of all the three nations, sir.
Okay. And this Kaladan Multimodal Project, what are the benefits to India from this?
Sir, firstly, there are political benefits, sir. If this project is successful, we can ensure Myanmar and Thailand, both the countries will...
Thailand is a different project, but Kaladan Multimodal Project connects to some part of India?
Sir, I think it is Manipur or Mizoram, sir. I am not sure. Which one, sir.
All right. Now, while we are developing our relations with all our neighbors,
yes, sir.
and having some kind of collaborative project, but with Pakistan, we have not progressed much.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what are the reasons why we have not been able to work with Pakistan?
Sir, we have tried many alliances and many partnerships with the Pakistan, sir. But I think it is the policy that the Pakistan has taken, sir, which is the reason why successful initiatives between Pakistan and India does not come to any fruitful results, sir. Its continuous support to the terrorism, and at times it always says and does things against the India. I think that is the major problem, sir, why nothing has happened, sir.
Thank you.
Jay.
Yes, ma'am.
So your optional is maths.
Yes, ma'am.
Who invented zero?
Ma'am, there are multiple accounts to this, but some says Aryabhatta and some says some other mathematician name, sir. Ma'am, I think it is Aryabhatta, ma'am.
Okay. But then why is that we are not able to claim that zero has been our invention?
Ma'am, I think there are many mathematics inventions, ma'am, or the discoveries that we have made. But for example, the numeric system, discovery of zero, and many other, ma'am. Ma'am, I think we lack to some extent in actually making these things to popularize these things in the global order, ma'am. We do not have any specific policies regarding this. For example, in Europe and USA, they have very good this thing in the External Affairs Ministry. They promote whatever things that they have achieved in the past. In India, it is quite lacking, ma'am. So I think that is the major problem.
Okay, and what is the difference between zero and shunya?
I'm not aware about it.
You're not aware about the word shunya?
I am aware about it, ma'am. I think the difference is the language. Apart from that, if there is any difference, I'm not aware about it, ma'am.
And what is infinity? So what was this talk about, Ramanuja's infinity?
Ma'am, he gave the sum of numbers to the till the infinity. I think the sum was 1 by 12, ma'am. It was something like that.
You're not sure? You haven't watched that movie?
I did watch that movie, ma'am, but exactly the figures I do not remember.
Okay. Okay.
ma'am.
So you must have had some family culture from Uttar Pradesh, and
Yes, ma'am.
definitely you are living in Karnataka.
Yes, ma'am.
What difference do you observe in their treatment of women in both these states?
Ma'am, I think in Karnataka I have seen more gender equality in the state as compared to the Uttar Pradesh. I can cite some basic example, ma'am. I have seen many women who are driving cars, even the motorcycles, which is kind of a stereotype in the Uttar Pradesh. Apart from that, I have also seen some women who have studied at a bigger institutes such as IISc and IITs. They are from the Karnataka in MSME sector or also in the private sector. Karnataka, in Bangalore, there is IT city, IT hub, and there many females work, ma'am. It is lacking in the Uttar Pradesh, ma'am, as of now, but things are also going fine with respect to gender equality in the Uttar Pradesh from past 5-6 years, ma'am.
Okay. And any kind of discrimination you have observed in Karnataka society?
Ma'am, I did not face any discrimination myself, ma'am, but I have heard about it from my friends.
You have heard about it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So as a civil engineer, you
Yes,
tell me any one marvel which you feel like, is a great civil engineering construct
In India, ma'am,
in India.
ma'am, the recently Atal Setu bridge that was constructed in Mumbai, I think that is one such marvel, ma'am.
Okay. And what principles have government adopted, or rather civil engineers adopted, for new parliament?
I'm aware of some things, ma'am. First, the foundation was very solid. They used raft foundation, and they had used M50 grade of concrete to make sure the foundation is solid, intact, and strong. Secondly, I think they also used resistive-free steel rods, ma'am, to ensure the durability of the structure. And they also had used some materials to ensure that Delhi is in the seismic zone 5 to ensure that it is earthquake-resistant free building. They have used some of the structures and things.
Okay.
Yes,
You weightlift.
Yes, ma'am.
How weightlifting impacts our muscles?
I'm sorry, ma'am.
How weightlifting impacts our muscles?
Ma'am, when an athlete lifts the weight, it is basically a compound movement, and there are many muscles that contracts and then they elongates. In this process, there is development of muscle. Some pain also happens. Hyperextensions of muscles and joints take place. I think that way it impacts our muscle, ma'am.
Physiology, not the movement of muscles. Like, what happens when you weightlift? What happens to the muscles?
Ma'am, I think they contract and then they expand, ma'am. Apart from that, any specific thing I do not recollect, ma'am.
Okay. What is lactic acid fatigue?
Ma'am, I do not recall about it, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, fine. So, there are many examples where fitness enthusiasts are getting heart strokes.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there any reason?
Ma'am, I did a basic research about it. I have come across 2 reasons. Firstly, the people who do not engage in gym or they aren't very physically active, when they try to lift a very heavy weight in very short amount of time, there is a mismatch of blood supply and demand from the heart. That is one reason. And secondly, there are many people who are continuously engaging in the gym, and when they are doing it for a very long period, for example 3-4 hours of extensive workout for 1 year, 2 years, it puts excessive pressure on the heart, and it elevates the pressure of the heart, and sometimes strokes happens. So I think these are the reasons, ma'am.
Okay, my last question.
Yes.
Should 3-language formula, which has been adopted,
Yes, ma'am.
but should be implemented in spirit?
Now, I think it is being implemented in almost every state and union territory except Tamil Nadu. In Tamil Nadu also, I believe, ma'am, this should be implemented. But at the same time, the people of Tamil Nadu also have some concerns. So I think if we can elevate the status of Tamil language, as it is a classical language also, if we can make some laws or regulations that Tamil will also be studied in other states by the people, especially the people of Hindi heartland, then I think the people of Tamil Nadu will also be feeling motivated to accept this formula.
Why can't we implement this three-language formula in northern India specifically? So why is not that Tamil and Kannada being taught in schools?
I'm not exactly aware of the reasons, ma'am, but if you ask my personal belief, I think, ma'am, we should promote every Indian language, ma'am, in every state, if that is possible,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, Jay.
Okay, ma'am.
Jay,
Yes, sir.
if you are using mathematics to improve chances at relay race,
Yes, sir.
which theory you will use?
Can I take a moment, sir? Sir, I think I will use two concepts, probability and linear programming.
LP.
Yes, sir, LPP.
Probability and
Linear programming.
linear programming.
Yes, sir.
Will you like to use PERT?
I'm sorry, sir.
PERT, Program Evaluation and Review Technique?
Sir, I haven't heard of it, sir.
You haven't heard of it?
No,
Okay,
sir.
no worries. Have you heard of Monte Carlo technique?
No, sir.
Can you tell me about simulation in mathematics?
Sir, simulation, I think it means when we try to work out a formula on the computers using some programming languages, I think that is simulation.
Is it only through computers? Can we use it for rural development program?
Yes, sir, definitely.
For designing RDP?
Yes, sir.
What will be the challenges? You talked about probability. Probability and simulation make Monte Carlo. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Anyway, what will be the challenges for designing a RDP for Niti Aayog if they are using it?
Sir, I think there will be some specific challenges regarding the technology, sir. For example, I think sometimes the ground reality and the things that we put into the simulation softwares, they are quite different, and hence the results could be different. Maybe they might deviate to a very
Do
large
you think
extent.
simulation surfaced only after we started having computers?
I'm not exactly aware about it, sir.
Okay, fine. Enigma machine, are you aware of?
Sir, I have heard this word Enigma, sir, but I cannot recollect. Enigma machine.
Okay. During Second World War, it was used by Germany.
Okay, sir.
Somebody broke its code and he was a mathematician. Do you remember his name?
No, sir.
He was from England.
I'm not aware about him, sir.
Okay, okay. So the logic which he used, are you aware of to break the logic of Enigma?
Sir, is it regarding prime factorization method, sir?
Okay,
I'm
fine.
not aware about it, sir.
What is your view on unemployment in India?
Unemployment is a major issue, sir, in India. Our population is rising, and there is a chance we can reap the benefits of demographic dividend. But from past some years, unemployment has been stagnant, and in some cases, it has been increasing. So an approach is needed, sir, that can cater to all the dimensions of unemployment, and I think we should look after a possible solution for the same.
So unemployment is on rise in India. Do you buy this idea of opposition?
Sir, I think as per economic survey, it has been stagnant or reducing, sir. I'm not sure about the opposition's view on the same, sir.
Okay. Have you gone through this year's budget?
Sir, I haven't studied in depth, sir.
But some idea you have.
Very
What type
recent.
of budget it was?
Sir, exact technicalities I am not aware about it, sir.
No, something word interim, vote on account, these words. Have you gone through in newspaper?
I'm not aware about it, sir.
Economic section in newspaper, do you read?
Yes, sir.
Do you read? Why
Yes,
the stocks market are on rise in India at present?
So there are multiple reasons for the same. So first, FPIs and FDIs are increasing in India year by year, month by month. That is first reason. Secondly, Indian stock market
FDIs invest in stocks?
So FDIs are not invested exactly, not exactly in the stocks, sir. But when a FDI comes to a company, its stock prices rises as people think the company is doing good, and it is indirectly affected on the stock market. Secondly, Indian stock market has remained bullish because of its previous annual returns. Our stock market is, I think it has become fourth largest. We have beat the Hong Kong stock market, and that also causes moral security on the minds of the people. That is also, it is increasing. Apart from that, there are many companies that are being listed on the stock market day by day, year by year. That is also one such reason, sir, why people are investing from all over the world.
Why Japan is facing a sort of recession in its economy? Can we learn something from them?
Sir, the total fertility rate of Japan has gone quite down, and because of that, the population of Japan is slowly and steadily.
Is it only the aging population is the factor?
I'm not exactly aware of other things, sir, but definitely there might be many
What
more
about
reasons.
China?
Sir, in China, I think there is a problem regarding the real estate sector. Apart from that, there is also an ongoing trade war between China and US, also between the Europe. That is also one such issue, why China's economy is being stagnant and it has only grown, I think, around 5% mark. Apart from that, if there is any reason, I'm not aware of.
Fine. My last question.
Yes, sir.
Do you think in private sector we should manufacture arms?
There should be a limit to it, sir. We should definitely manufacture arms ammunitions, but I think there should be some strategic assets and sectors that should only be controlled by the government, sir.
Fine.
You're involved into gymming.
Yes, sir.
Can you explain to me in layman's language the difference between CrossFit, functional training, and weightlifting?
Sir, I am aware about CrossFit and weightlifting, sir, not the functional thing.
Okay.
Sir, in CrossFit, I think we specifically target some muscles. I'm sorry, sir. Actually, I was talking about calisthenics. I'm not aware about the CrossFit, sir.
Okay, let's talk about calisthenics then.
Sir, in calisthenics, we basically target our muscles using some natural physical movements. The weightlifting, the lifting up of weights in calisthenics is not given that much priority to the extent that we give in weightlifting. And in weightlifting, we try to lift maximum weights for less repetition so that our muscle definition would increase. I think that is the basic difference, sir.
Okay. Suppose you're district of district magistrate of a district.
Yes, sir.
You are the collector, and you witness that there is some kind of black economy going on in that district being controlled by the industrialists.
Yes, sir.
What steps will you take to counter that problem? Because that is affecting your collection as the district magistrate.
Can I take a couple of seconds, sir? Sir, I will consult my team that what kind of laws are being are actually there so that I can control this menace. Second, I will definitely take action against them, sir. Whatever policies is in place, and if I had to devise a new policy, I will definitely take against them. I think these two solutions I am able to.
Will you first not try and identify how are they converting white money into black money, or how are they generating black money at all?
Sir, this is a really good point, sir. I'll definitely ask my team and I will study myself. I'll prepare a report how exactly it is happening, and only then I'll take the actions.
Okay. You have lived in Maharashtra, Karnataka, I think, for your almost all
Yes,
your
sir.
life. What is the difference between per capita income of northern states versus southern states, and why is there a wide difference between these two?
Sir, the per capita income of southern state is quite high as compared to the northern states. So I think there are multiple reasons for this. First, southern states have a coastline which increases their economic activity, sir, as compared to the other states. Secondly, the southern states had invested a lot with the help of their own funds and the central government's funds to create manufacturing industries that creates employment. Third, in specific areas such as car manufacturing, Tamil Nadu is quite good, sir. In terms of IT exports, Karnataka is doing quite well. These are also some of the specific reasons why these states are doing well, sir. Apart from that, I think there are also political reasons, sir. Politically, these states have been, I would say, a bit of more stabilized as compared to the northern states. I think these are the reasons, sir.
Okay. What about human capital? Any differences there?
Sir, in terms of human capital, the education sector is quite good in terms of in the southern states as compared to the northern states. So apart from that, I think the gross enrollment ratio is also quite high in southern states. These are also some
Any
of the
specific
reasons.
numbers about per capita income or gross enrollment ratio?
I'm not aware about the facts.
Okay. What is the relationship between population and poverty of a nation?
Sir, there can be direct or indirect both types of relation between them, sir. If a population is high, but at the same time manufacturing industries or service sector is not, or the primary sector is not growing at a good pace, the poverty will rise. On the other hand, is population is high at the same time, young population is quite, the young people are quite good in number, and the country is doing well in terms of primary, secondary, tertiary activities, the poverty will definitely reduce.
Okay, so what kind of relationship are we seeing in India?
Sir, I think there is a mixed relationship as of now, sir. The poverty rate is quite. Yes, sir. Yesterday or day before yesterday, I read a report from the IMF. The poverty, extreme poverty, has reduced a lot in India, and the TFR rate is also reducing. So, population and poverty, I think both are being stabilized right now, sir.
Okay. Any specific numbers that Niti Aayog gave recently on poverty?
Sir, I'm not aware about Niti Aayog's report, sir.
Okay. You also like to ride.
Motorbike riding, sir.
Yes. There are a lot of passes between Manali and Ladakh. You must have heard about them or probably visited also. What exactly is a pass in the mountains?
Sir, pass is a small region in the mountains that helps us to cross the mountains, the valleys, sir.
But passes are normally at the highest point of a mountain. They're normally covered by snow, or whenever you cross a pass, you see that the temperature drops drastically. Why does that happen? If it was a valley, it would not happen.
Sir, I have not been to any pass in my life, sir. And also regarding the geographical reasons, I'm not aware of it,
Okay,
sir.
no problem. Thank you.
Jay,
Yes, sir.
recently there was a news that the Chinese military has signed a military deal with Maldives.
Yes, sir.
Are you aware of that?
Yes, sir.
What is the deal about?
Sir, the China and Maldives have signed a pact on defense deal, and the China has assured them to support them militarily and at any point of time, sir.
What are the implications of this deal for India?
So there are both direct and indirect implications. First, Maldives' relationship with China has been increasing. At the same time, the bilateral relationship between India and Maldives has been at an all-time low. So this poses a direct challenge, sir. Secondly, sir, if we have to secure our sea lanes of communication, if we have to focus upon our imports and imports, that is done 90% by the sea, we'll have to ensure our neighbor Maldives remains friendly to us. And the China can also in future put up some nuclear submarines or nuclear ships, sir, the same case that had happened in the Sri Lanka. So it causes a direct military threat to us, sir.
What is the dispute between Maharashtra and Karnataka? Is there any boundary dispute going on?
Sir, there is a district named as Vilagavi. There is a dispute regarding that, sir.
What exactly is the dispute?
Sir, it was under the state of Bombay before 1956, and after States Reorganization Act 1956, the same district has been passed over to the state of Mysore, which is currently known as Karnataka, sir.
Exactly what is the root of the issue? Which particular element is under the scrutiny there?
Sir, the Maharashtra government claims that majority of the people living there are Marathi speakers, so they should be naturally part of the Maharashtra. And the Karnataka government says that since 500 years, Kannadiga's dynasties have ruled over this region, so it should be naturally part of the Karnataka.
Okay, Jay, who is your favorite footballer?
Sir, Xavi Hernandez.
Xavi Hernandez.
Yes,
Which
sir.
club he plays for?
Sir, he used to play for Barcelona Football Club till 2014.
After that?
So he retired.
He
sir.
retired.
Yes, sir.
And which country he belonged to?
Spain.
Spain. And there was a debate between Messi and Ronaldo
Yes, sir.
as being the greatest footballer of all times.
Yes, sir.
So who is the greatest?
Sir, I believe both are greatest in their own ways, sir. But personally, I support Lionel Messi more because of his dribbling tactics and gameplay. At the same time, I pay a lot of respect to Ronaldo, sir, due to his sheer hard work and the tricks, techniques, the strategies he brings to the game, sir.
Jay, are women safe in India?
Sir, I think the situation is not very good right now, but the gender equality, I think it is improving in India, sir.
In terms of the physical safety I'm talking about, recently there was an incident in which there was a very untoward incident with a Spanish woman.
Yes.
So in that context, do you feel we are having that atmosphere in which women can feel free and safe?
Sir, there are certain parts in India, especially tier 2, tier 3 cities, villages, where women are still not given the basic rights. And in those contexts, I can say women do not feel safe, sir, which is very natural for them. But at the same time, there are some cities where the situation has improved a lot. And in total, we are improving, sir. We are not at our very best right now. but
As
we
an
are
administrator, what are the steps that you should take to ensure women's safety?
So first is implementation of law and order in letter and spirit. Second, promotion of policies that can improve gender budgeting and gender sensitization, sir. Third, we should set a strong example, sir, to all these perpetrators, so that in future any kind of activity could be prohibited. Fourth, sir, I think we should also take the help of NGOs and other organizations to promote a awareness generation program. And as the Prime Minister had said, अपने लड़कों को सिखाओ, अब लड़कियों को क्वेश्चन मत करो, लड़कों को सिखाओ. I think such type of notion should be promoted, sir.
Okay, Jay, one final question. I'll give you a statement. I would like to have your interpretation on that.
Okay, sir.
It says that if you set your goals ridiculously high and it's a failure, you will fail above everyone else's success.
Can I take a moment, sir? Sure. Sir, I think this quote basically throws the light upon the fact that we should always aim high. Irrespective of the fact whether we will lose or we will win, we should aim for the high thing. And in that process, we will definitely achieve something. We won't be able to achieve our benchmark or the desired goal, but we will be above everyone else who did not think high and always had questioned themselves.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Jay.
Jay, that concludes your mock interview today. And the board was very happy to have interacted with you.
Same, sir.
Please step outside and we'll call you back.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. May I come in, sir?
Yes, come in. Jay, take a seat.
Thank you, sir.
So how do you think you did?
Sir, I think I did well, sir.
You did well.
There are many scopes of improvement, sir.
Okay. Where do you think you can improve?
Sir, ma'am asked a very simple question: why we are not able to? This zero has been discovered by us. Why can't we? Yeah, definitely. Like these words, sometimes they are just absent from my mind, and it causes communication gap, ma'am.
No, but this is good. You realize it was not invented but discovered.
Discovered, yes.
I said a wrong question.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I think that was my natural affinity towards mathematics.
Yes. It's good. You corrected, but you did not point out.
Okay.
Yes, zero has always existed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Now, I think more or less the board feels that you did well in your mock interview, and maintain the same momentum. Is it your, what attempt are you taking this time?
So this is 5th attempt and first personality test.
First personality test. The personality test is basically, as the notification says, it is about testing your personality, not knowledge, but your knowledge base is also very good.
Thank you, sir.
And what happens that sometimes when your knowledge base is very good, you try to give answers, at multiple levels of answer. So ma'am will explain to you more about that, but that is one thing where you can perhaps do something, women's safety issues.
Okay, sir.
You went too many tangents at the same time.
Okay,
So that is something which you can probably work on. Maybe, when is the interview?
8th April, sir.
So maybe you can take one more mock after practicing, not immediately, but after a while you can take one more mock.
I will, sir.
And ma'am will add something.
Sure.
So, do you smile?
Sorry, ma'am?
Do you smile?
I smile a lot, ma'am, but in terms of mock interview, I'm quite bad at it.
Try smiling a little.
Ma'am, actually, before this mock interview, the previous panel said that I was kind of a very aggressive personality, because at that time I was not even smiling. So I have basically started to smile a bit.
Oh, this was the smiling. Jayawat.
Smiling.
Yes, ma'am.
A little more.
This is okay.
I will try, ma'am.
In the interview.
Okay, ma'am.
In the interview, a little smile would be good, because if you are just question answer, it definitely shows your intellectual capability.
Yes, ma'am.
But it also highlights that the social capability may not be that good, because socially we have to engage in much more conversation, not just the words
Yes, ma'am.
and the gestures. So in that sense, a little smiling or a little engagement with the interview panel would be great.
I will
Because
try
you are already good in a lot of things like conversation, confidence, posture, sitting thing, your background. You are doing great in many things. But few things here and there can take you to 200 plus.
I will definitely.
And then there were some questions like women safety where you went just like goal.
Yes.
So the question was direct. Are women safe in India? So
Okay,
you
ma'am.
took tier 2, tier 3 cities, tier 3 cities. The question was not on cities.
Yes, ma'am.
Question was direct on India, pan India. So keep it pan India.
And then what answer should I have given, ma'am? Directly should I have said they are not safe or what, ma'am?
There are problems, definitely. But how can we improve, sir? We can take steps like this.
Okay, ma'am.
We all know there are problems.
Yes, ma'am. I will try, ma'am.
Any other doubt?
No, ma'am. It's fine.
Great.
Any questions you have for the board?
Sir, I am trying to smile. I'm trying.
Now, no, this is much better. So be like this.
I'll try, sir. Because in real life, I'm nothing like this, sir. I laugh a lot, but in mock interview, it naturally doesn't happen that way. I'll try, sir.
Don't have to do it too much. But like right now, what you are
Comfort.
doing is good. Be comfortable.
Be comfortable.
I'll try, ma'am, definitely.
Try to be as natural as possible, because the more natural you are, the more the board will enjoy, and at the end of the day, that is what matters.
I'll definitely try, sir.
Best wishes.
And the name is Alan Turing.
Alan Turing.
Yes, sir. And
Okay.
Turing movie was also
Because
there.
the movie is there, so otherwise nobody would have asked you.
I'll try, sir.
Okay?
I'll definitely
The
research
Imitation
about
Game. The movie name is Imitation Game. It's on Alan Turing only, that how he actually worked on the code, okay, of Enigma.
I will research about it.
Fine. So know something about few theories. As relay race is there, so definitely mathematics is at work.
Yes, sir.
And PERT is the easiest one, which is used generally even by sports teachers.
I will
So just work on that, okay? Beta?
Thank you, sir.
And my last thing, you put Karnataka zone 4 preference to.
Ma'am, actually, I had asked some of my seniors and my elder brother how should I fill this cadre preference, ma'am, and they advised me about this.
Should have a good reason. You should have a good reason.
Actually, I did not prepare on this, ma'am. I'll definitely.
You
research
should,
about it.
because it missed our till the time I was not. I was asking question. I missed this fact, or else I would have definitely asked it.
Okay, ma'am. I'll definitely research about it.
Your background is Karnataka, then zone 4 preference too.
Actually, some of the my seniors, they said they don't ask question on this, but now I'll definitely.
By
prepare, ma'am.
chance they ask.
Yes, ma'am.
You should have a very valid
I should be.
reason.
ready.
What is the honest reason?
Honest reason is the same, sir. I consulted some of my seniors. They said, "ये cadre भर दो. These cadres are better than."
You don't want to serve in the home state?
Sir, my home state is actually Karnataka, but I want to serve more in Uttar Pradesh, sir.
Well, you can give a reason like my parental place or something, or
Yes, sir.
Or you
I'll
can
definitely form a good answer.
Form some good answer.
Yes, ma'am.
So because zone 2 also he has preference as Rajasthan. Then zone 3 Maharashtra. And in zone 4 also Telangana.
I will research about it definitely.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Good luck to
God
you.
bless.
Thank you, sir.
God bless.
All the best.